saying that it has ended in her losing, but
even it's still like, yeah, she would just lose this in general because like, yeah, the company did not fucking, you know what I'm saying, discriminate you. It's just very clear to see, babe, Dank Demoss, you should have got the Lift XL. That's what it was. Me, you, and everyone here, indefinitely including the driver, knew that you needed that Lift XL. Let's not even do it. Let's not. I ain't gonna lie. What's shaking around this town for the bros and the babes? What's cracking? If y'all ain't see time in the thumbnail, I knew you saw, you clicked on the vid. We talked about her before. We talking about Dank Demoss again. If you don't remember the whole Lyft lawsuit situation, basically, yo, Dank Demoss, Detroit rapper, you know what I'm saying, girly pop. She was trying to order a Lyft, and the Lyft driver was trying to respectfully decline because she is almost pushing 500 pounds. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it probably wouldn't be looking too good on his car. That joint was already looking, you know what I'm saying, like it was taking some damage. So yeah, more or less in that situation, he was trying to respectfully decline and cancel. And from that situation, she felt like she was discriminated against or whatever. So she decided to not only basically take the situation to the internet, but sue Lyft as a company as a whole. And yeah, within that, yeah, Lyft, of course, fired him, which tough for that, bro, because I'm pretty sure he was using that to sustain his life, clearly. But yeah, she went on this whole press run. She was on, like, you know what I'm saying, the Breakfast Club, because the Charlamagne the Guy clip had me crying, because she was on there saying, oh yeah, like, yo, y'all don't got a bigger chair? He said, huh? They had to bring out the sectional couch. Yeah, it was hilarious. But now apparently she done you know what I'm saying, I guess the backlash and all that joint was hitting her, and she done apparently been hitting the dream. So shout out to girly pop. And I heard talking about, you know what I'm saying, like you should accommodate to, you know what I'm saying, people who are oversized and all that, you know, just because of the joint. Now that joint was crazy, but hey, I do like to see that she getting in the gym and all that. So we finna cover it. You already know what it is. So without further ado, baby, let's get right into it. You already know. Yo, man. Shout out Maury. So, we got 500-pound lift woman, Dank Demoss, finally hits the gym. Shocking. Of course, you want to watch OG vid. Down description. First link. You already know what it is. Shout out a little bit more again. We've been watching this for a minute. Let's get right into it.
Even with the booty in the front, I still look good.
cat.
The only reason it's booty is because it was like.
Ugh. To be honest, I don't even know what she just said. What I heard was the only reason this booty hitting is because I'm losing weight. And all I gotta say is, bitch, where?
This one is fatter though.
This.
So I guess I'm getting canceled already. Nah, let's stop even playing. We shouldn't even be making fun of heads for real, you know what I'm saying? Because of their appearance and really how they look. Because, you know, again, that's Jones they can't change. But within Dank Demoss, and within, you know what I'm saying, title again, she could change this. She could change this, babe. I ain't gonna lie. Now, that's really stamped. And again, like I said, we shouldn't be making fun of heads because of the appearance and Jones like that. But yeah, it's very apparent within the whole Lyft lawsuit situation that this whole situation is stupid, and she's doing all this, feeding into all this, and she clearly is a master at the rage bait. Crazy.
This one is fatter though. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring back shame and embarrassment, because the fact that Dank Demoss is up here, whether she's trolling or not, and I genuinely believe she thinks her body is tea, but let's say she's being trolly right now.
I think she rage baiting. Yeah, nah, I definitely think she rage baiting.
What on God's green earth would provoke you to get up on here and assault all our eyes with the gigantic mass of fupa in the front, literally hanging off?
Nah. I can't even repeat that show yet. Gigantic mass of fupa is actually
your pelvic bones, then decide to turn around and show us the dilapidated booty meat that looks like it's struggling to even maintain.
Now, I know some of the babes is watching. Y'all have to let me know. Is this body goals? Y'all have to let me know. Is this body goals? Timestamp it.
Tainted. So I mean, good God. And then you have people in the comments saying, you can never convince me someone like this is wiping at 100%. Best is 80.
this shit is not funny.
2% now. Dear sir, where the hell did you get these percentages? I really want to know. Somebody else said, got that man fired for no reason.
No, for real. This is the shit that really needs to be talked about. Like, the guy got fired off for doing Lyft and shit like that. He probably got banned from the app, suspended for the app. And again, he was probably using Lyft and shit to sustain his life, to pay his bills, to feed his family, like shit, to pay off the car. Like, bro, we really need to talk more about that.
They're talking about the Lyft driver who, I keep hearing he got fired because of the lawsuit and, you know, the quote unquote discrimination in
really, like I was saying in the intro, like, bro,
the state of Michigan and their laws surrounding big people being denied for Uber and Lyft rides. Somebody else said, where do we draw the line between confidence and delusion? Another person said,
that's a great question. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, yeah,
that's disgusting. But
because I always say be confident, not conceited. But like, yo, with Dank Demoss, it's like a mixture of delusion, conceited, narcissism, like, I don't know, pretentious. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, it's just crazy. All I know is that, again, like, her thinking that everyone else is the problem and like she doesn't have any personal jobs like going on within her own means is, yeah, it's wild. I'm just gonna get about it. It's not even crazy. No, it's just wild. Like, it's very clear and apparent that she even knew, and she was saying she's not insecure about it and all that. But then why hit the gym? Are you trying to make a change? Are you making that change for well, it's a positive thing that she's making that change, because obviously if you're like in the weight, you know what I'm saying, range that she is, it's obviously like very dangerous for your health, especially in the future. That's why I always say, like, yo, it's shortening your lifespan being, you know what I'm saying, this big. So you probably don't want to be in that. But clearly she was feeling that backlash and insecurity when people were criticizing her. So, like, I don't know. It's just, but at the same time, she's still feeling herself. Clearly.
Might have to like it. Another person said she can't turn around without hurting. Somebody else posted a gif of Dr. Now closing a laptop.
Nah,
if you know,
this is fucked up, because, yeah, from my 600-pound life, that's fucked up.
You know, my 600-pound life. This is Dr. Now, the old guy who treats all the obese patients. Somebody else said that man was removed from the Lyft platform for absolutely nothing.
Literally.
Wishing I never found you. You got this thing about you.
Oh, hell nah. What?
They gonna cancel me, bro.
Can't escape when I run out of choices. Can't find it.
You know, I'm actually kind of shocked and
Yo, how the fuck his glasses get like this? Me after hooping for like 2 minutes, bro. Glasses always end up shattering, bro.
baffled that she's able to walk while weighing this much weight. I mean, for those of you who don't understand, she's over like 500.
Yeah, it's I would know for sure it's not good at all her joints, you know what I'm saying, her knees, like, you know what I'm saying, her bones.
Pushing 600 pounds at this point. For anybody in the gym who has any semblance or understanding of how much weight that is, you would understand that this is actually pretty impressive. Like, anybody who's new to the gym, or if you're in the gym right now, go and try and put on a weighted vest and add weights to it that'll equal to 250, 300, and work your.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, high-key strong body, but at the same time, again, being with her weight being this high, like, it's just putting her life in danger. Like, let's forget her being on some narcissism, being delusional. Like, her being this big is quite literally shortening her lifespan. Like, she in comparison to someone who's of average weight is going to like pass sooner. Like, it's not a good thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, overall, if like she truly hitting the gym and all that, that's a great thing to see. Like,
weigh on up to 350, 400 if you can possibly do it, and you'll start to understand how much weight this is and how strong she actually is. And if she actually lost all this weight, bro, she would start to reveal a whole lot of muscle. Like, this right here is like a multi-long bulk mode right now. Like, kind of crazy to think about.
Multi-long bulk mode is insane. Hold on. I love how we got the fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, copyright free music.
Still though, this build is just highly
I haven't seen your ass since you literally caught a body. Holy shit.
Diabolical. And I still can't get over the fact that she actually got an innocent man fired because he didn't want her in his car for whatever reason he had in his mind. Nobody in this world should be obligated to have you in their vehicle if they don't want you.
Made this AI video, bro. You niggas are sick.
In their vehicle when it comes to services like private travel vehicles, unless it's something like an immutable characteristic. like race or gender, your age, etc. I just at this point in time still
Yeah, like you, bruh, saying that she was being discriminated against because of her weight is ridiculous. Like, you can only be discriminated, well, no. You can't, let me correct myself, you can't only be discriminated for things you can't change. But, like, within this context, yeah, like, you, obviously, your weight is something that's within your own means. You can change, clearly, again, video title, she's changing her weight and what that joint was. Being like black or being a certain ethnicity or being from a certain culture or heritage, you can't change that. That is literally RNG. Like, genetics and stuff like that is RNG. You can't do nothing about that. Like, it is what it is. You literally were born, you were placed in the world where certain stats, that's what it is, bro. You got to work within your build. Like, I don't know what we're talking about.
still fail to see how it was justified for that man to lose his job. In a rare sighting, here we have Dank Demoss actually seen in the gym.
Hey, good on it.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for scarring your eyes like that, but that is literally the video here on TikTok.
Nah, listen, I can't. I'm not even mad at her. Again, like, yo, she should, you know what I'm saying, want to get in the gym, want to get more healthy and all that. It's just, again, them statements and shit she was making, ridiculous as fuck.
Swear to God, that is literally how it started out. I'm sorry. Hey man, shout out to her for actually trying to be in the gym.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
unfortunately, as I investigated further into this video, this actually took place in January 1st, 2022. Literally
Yep.
over 3 years ago. And at this current point in time, based on everything we've seen so far, and with her getting the Lyft guy fired from his job this year, she has literally made no progress over the last 3 years or so. In fact,
Yep. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
it looks like she has gained a lot more weight based on the physique she was showing in this video right here. Like, what the hell? You know, in other videos, it does look like she was in the gym trying to get right. Here we have this one video.
I went back to my nigga last week.
Yeah, and this was recent.
I didn't want no.
Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at her knee. No, this shit has to be painful. There's no way she could tell me that this isn't painful.
So as we can see here, her on the bench, literally about to break that shit with a few light dumbbells on the side, you know, getting the light workout in. I don't know what the hell she was really doing on that bench, because someone of her size, I don't know how that'll help them. But here we can see her trying to do some other type of workout.
But nah, let me not even do it. Because I was about to say, is he trying to do like jumping jacks?
Honestly, I really don't know what the hell she's doing, bro. It really looks like she just pulled up to this gym to stare at herself in the mirror, doing some highly ineffective aerobic exercises, and apparently trying to shake the dilapidated struggle bus gluteus maximuses attached to her rear.
Just playing these bitches
To the posterior.
just hate you. I don't care if you work out or you hopped on that table.
Like, girl, please stop it. Get some help, because nobody wants to see this. You know, in the comments, people are saying, good Lord. Toya said, I'm rooting for you.
Nah, good. Like, cause it is good that she's actually doing workouts and shit like that. I mean, now granted, that one video was from 3 years ago, but like, even still, like with this workout video here, like now it's good that she's doing it, Sean. It's just like, yeah, we probably gonna need a better regiment, though. I'll definitely say that.
Nessa said, continue being yourself and don't be discouraged. I mean, ma'am, she got somebody fired over the pettiest nonsense.
Yeah, no, she definitely needs to improve as a person, personally, at least on the mental aspect. Like, and then obviously physically, she's doing that now. We already know that.
One day, people will recognize and appreciate all the progress and achievements you've worked so hard for. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. Yeah, okay. Somebody said
Her efforts of suing Lyft that, like, as far as I'm concerned, we haven't heard shit about, so it most likely is failing. And then again, getting the Lyft guy fired, which again, he was probably using that to sustain his life. Don't even get me started on the music. Like, yeah, she got 200K on the gram, but Dank Demoss? Who? Nah, we have to stop lying. Again, shout out her for getting into the gym, wanting to change her life, get more healthy, but like we have to stop capping here. Like, she most definitely still has to improve as a person. And we all do. We all do. And we all can. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these heads we be covering, I know y'all can. But yeah, crazy works.
Ew, sweet heavens. Whoa. Keep pushing, you goddess girl. Thanks for being inspirational in my life. You're the best. That's gotta be a bot. And now it appears that she's actually to be walking on a treadmill, when in reality, she should be walking outside. But at least it's something. I will say though that she needs to try and get that man's job back, because that was incredibly messed up. He did not deserve to get fired.
Nah, you already know how these corporate companies go, especially shit's like Lyft. They not rehiring a motherfucker because they probably got a bunch of niggas trying to sign up to do it every day. Like, so shit, it's gonna, again, this is why I always say these corporations, if you're really sitting here like some of these Twitter niggas psyoped and thinking that some of these like Fortune 500 companies actually give a shit about people on individual personal levels, you're a fucking moron. The only shit they give about is bread. So if they see any nigga that could potentially be a liability to their company, immediate X amount. We gonna see you later. Somebody else gonna fill your role. And that's unfortunate, but that's how these fools gonna go, bruh. It's for the dollars.
Because, you know, what happened. And as for the lawsuit she still has going on with Lyft for, I suppose, discrimination, we still don't know the final results yet. A lot of people are saying that she lost the lawsuit. There were some rumor.
I mean, like, we don't know for sure, but I would assume she's most definitely gonna lose that shit, because, like, the fuck.
Reports out there.
They just, like, Lyft she sued Lyft as a company and as a business. Like, they just have way more money to fight this over the long run.
They're saying that it has ended in her losing, but
even it's still like, yeah, she would just lose this in general, because, like, yeah, the company did not fucking, you know what I'm saying, discriminate you. It's just very clear to see, babe, Dank Demoss, you should have got the Lyft XL. That's what it was. Me, you, and everyone here, indefinitely including the driver, knew that you needed that Lyft XL. Let's not even do it. Let's not.
Those are unverified, unconfirmed, and we have yet to see the final results, the final verdict. But obviously, as you can see, it seems like the vast majority of the public is literally not on her side. At this point in time, I think what she did was highly petty. He didn't deserve to lose his job. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a 3-day suspension, if that. Like, I don't think he should have been punished.
Or nothing, because, again, she should have just called for an XL instead of bullshitting, doing this dumb shit
at all. But, you know, hey, funny times we're living in. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this entire situation? Honestly, I think society is just in a really bad spot right now. Allowing anybody to sue anybody for anything to get fired for the pettiest of reasons is just dumb as hell in my opinion. But
yeah, especially for online attention, because truthfully, does she really care about this? Does she really care about that one situation? No, not really. Obviously, this whole situation also brought a lot of clout and attention to her name, and she was trying to capitalize off of that. Didn't work. I'm gonna let you know and let her know, more or less. But still, even on that, I think it's good that she's getting in the gym.
But hey, you may disagree with me, and that's fine. But feel free to air your voices and opinions and, you know, comments down below. And with that said, catch all of you in the next one.
You already know what it is, gangsta. Shout out Maury. We got 500-pound lift woman finally hits the gym. Shocking. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid down in the description below. Description, the first link. Share the love and more again, like I was saying. Been watching the game for a minute. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture. I was kind of saying at the end. But yeah, this whole situation, I mean, it's not surprising to me that, like, yeah, the lawsuit most likely is not going in her favor and or has already failed. Because, like, yeah, within the whole situation, it's just like she wasn't being discriminated against for something that, like, she cannot change. Like, she clearly can change it, because the whole point of this video was to talk about how she's popping out in the gym, which is, again, good for her and good for her health, especially going on in the future, you know what I'm saying, gonna extend that lifespan. We wanna, you know what I'm saying, your peoples love you. They want to see you around for longer, you know what I mean? But, yeah, within, like, the whole overarching thing, yeah, this has been stupid from the jump. Like, of course, she realistically probably did not care about that personal situation, like, when it happened in the moment. She really, well, she did care, like, in the moment, but, like, after that, Joe, nah, she was pretty much, or at least in my opinion, like, trying to use this whole situation to capitalize off, like, you know what I'm saying, the attention that would have came to her name, but she didn't really do it in the best way, because heads are not really talking about her in no regards to what her music or her socials, like. Are you putting on a Dank Demoss song? Right. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, it's just all crazy. But again, shout out Maury. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out for sure. And I'm finna catch y'all On the flip, baby. Peace.